Hotep, peace. Muy bien. Konnichiwa. Um, what I want to discuss is Nature Boy and polygamy. Um, I think that that was um, very disturbing to see women getting slapped, whatever. Um, But my thing is there are positive and productive practices of polygamy. Nature Boy is not the only essence of polygamous relationships. Okay, let's get that understood. And it's been practiced throughout ancient culture. And I think, like I said, one of the main benefits is, to attempt to self govern and to ensure that um, the women are protected and provided for. I think that that's um, the um, reason that many in ancient civilizations partook in it. Much of it, many in other cultures uh, partook in it because they preferred to um, war with other nations, and as a result of the war, they were taking in women and children. So um, it's various reasons throughout ancient history that polygamy has existed, but I do think that it can be beneficial if practiced productively. Now, the situation with Nature Boy, obviously, there was some um, unhealthy practices. So you can see that if it's unhealthy, it can create problems. Um, Now, as far as universal sequential engineering. Um, I saw that there was a video, um, a young pharaoh talking about black men with white women, and and that is true. Oftentimes, the cause of it is because of the problems that have been created in whatever relationship that they may have had with a black woman, or it could be total financial benefit. Okay. That's not an insult. Pimping on white women isn't something that black women should be jealous of. So when you hear people telling you, or you hear people making videos about why black men go to white women because it's something wrong with the black woman, it's got to be something that she's doing wrong. That's more so like pimp slick talking. And you got to be real careful for that about things like that. Okay. You got to be real careful about the type of stuff that you listen to. Okay. Anybody comparing women of color to white women or any other woman, um, you really don't want to get into it. Okay, so the bottom line is that oftentimes when you see black men with white women, they're usually using them. So it's no need for black women to start looking at themselves and start, panicking, because let them go wherever they choose. It is no need for you stand firm. It's no need for you to begin if you want to begin to embrace yourself, but don't begin to allow men or anyone to tell you that you should compare or be jealous of a white woman because a black man is dating her. That's some self-hating type of stuff right there. You see, when you got to understand when people are beginning to perpetuate self-hatred in their teachings and their indoctrinations, you got to know what an indoctrination is. When somebody is, messing with your psychological, um, and someone is attempting to, draw you in to and entangle you in whatever deceptive web that they have spewed, Okay, so you got to be able to comprehend and understand. And another thing about dating white women, as I stated, it's for the financial benefit. Okay, it's for the financial benefit, and nobody cares if they date green women. If woman turn green, don't nobody care. Okay. Teaching self-hatred and trying to tell black women that they ain't good enough. They need to look to the white woman, look up to at a white woman to feel to get a black man's love. You need to look model yourself after how the white man, after how the white woman does. You gotta be more like her. So hypocritical. You gotta pay attention to this hypocrisy because it's real serious out here. Okay? It really is serious. Anything to get a dollar out of you. Okay? I ain't got nothing for you but this knowledge over here, this information. That's all you can get. All right. So as I stated, don't to some of the women, don't follow up the that's why I say y'all some of y'all need to listen to some Tupac. Y'all on here watching these dudes on YouTubes and live and all they telling you is how to you need to be jealous of a white woman. No, you need to be listening to Tupac tell you, if you can't learn he can't learn to love you, goodbye. Sayonara. You know what I'm saying? And when we talk about universal sequential, and let me tell you something about women that come from a sense of self confidence and come from a little bit of something. You know, you got people out here telling you you look like a white woman, and they preying on you. You got these real serious predators trying to force their way in your life and trying to force their way in your family because maybe your family got some wealth that you may not even know about. So you got to be careful about these predators out here preying, okay, on your family, preying on you, trying to tell you that you need to be more like a white woman in order to get the love and affection of a black man. If he can't love you, the beautiful blackness in you, fuck him. Okay? That's all to it. If he can't love you for who you are, ain't nothing, everything evolves at some point, you know? Everything evolves at some point. When you look at a lotus flower, it needs sun to reach its full potential. But until it gets that sun, you know, it's in that stagnated state. So you got to be careful of these people with these psychological games and this pimp slick trying to get a dollar out of 15 cents, and it don't make any sense at all. It's pathetic. Okay. That's why I said about Dane Calloway talking about, some of the people from on Black History Month, how they're, the capitalists, we go out and shop and we pay homage and holidays, we run out here for these special holidays and we spend all this money because behind these capitalists, but it ain't just the capitalists involved. It's not just the capitalists involved in your disenfranchisement as a community and as a people. Okay. It's other people who look just like you they benefit from you being down. They glad to see you down. They want you down because they are, they're benefiting. And I think it's a lot of us who don't want to accept it, who want to point the finger at just, oh, it's the white people. It's not just them. When you have people who look just like you telling you you need to do a ancestry test in order to prove the your roots and to figure out where you came from. And before that, people were figuring out where they came from way before that. It's a con and shamming, you know, telling what you need to do with a man and to get his money. I wasn't raised, my grandmother didn't teach me to have sex and to screw men to get wealth of land from. I wasn't raised that way. That's stuff that, goes on out in the society. That's off the phone. I wasn't brought up to have the mindset of trying to get into a relationship with a dude because of what he got and because of his money and what he got going on. That's why it ain't a problem for some women to walk off and keep on going and don't ever look back. Same for men. There's some men who are in positions they can walk off, keep going, never look back. Same for women. I was not raised, and I don't raise my daughters to be like that either. I don't teach my daughters to go out here and get with a dude because of what he got or because he got a car and he got some land, he got this. I don't care what you got. You know why? Because I came from something myself. I don't have to lay down with somebody for what they got. I didn't see my grandmother laying down with somebody for what he had. So let's get it together. Let's don't let's not play any games. You know what I'm saying? Let's not play any games at all. I know it's gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings. The truth is so hurtful to some people. You know, don't entrap a person and then attempt to make it seem like we got a problem. Okay, I wasn't raised to go out here and be with anybody for any form of financial gain and any form of financial benefit. My family is a part of American history. Okay, so um, we have to be clear on the message that we promote and be clear on. Don't tell a black woman the reason why white women or black men are dating white women is because, man, if he want to date a white woman, let him date one. If he want to date a green one, let him date one. Who cares? We got so much other stuff to be focused on than if he want to date a white woman. Goodbye. If he wants to date one, let him go. You know, nobody cares about things like that. What you need to be focused on as women, and especially if you're a mother, is to making sure that your children have a brighter future than you had. That's what we're supposed to be trying to do. Not focusing on no dude and whether he dating a white woman, whether he's married, whether he's single, whether he's nobody's focusing on all that. If it's that bad, call a chat line. Okay? Seriously. All right. Stop worrying about why he is dating a white woman and just call a chat line. Stop focusing on why he's dating a white woman, call a chat line and you find you somebody. You know, if it's that serious, you got to be focusing on somebody dating a white woman or maybe you need to find you something to do with your time. Who cares why he's dating a white woman? Why do you care? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Why do you care who he's dating? Why do you care whether she's white, black, green, red, blue, whatever? Okay, you got some questions to ask yourself. If he's dating a shoe, um, you it just it really doesn't matter. Your focus is all wrong. Nobody cares if you want to date a green Martian. Bye. ET phone home, baby. That's all. So we getting too far off into emotions and it's not that serious. It really is not that serious. If you gotta say, don't worry about it. Stop. Don't worry about if he's dating a white woman. Let him date a white woman. Wave by. Wish him well. Okay. You got more things to focus on than why he's dating a white woman. Stop allowing these pimpologists to confuse you. You know, you gotta be honest with yourself. If he dating a white woman, who cares? You got other things to be more focused on than him dating a white woman. If he wave by, you know, you got to understand when, and that's a way to make you feel jealous and make you try to, oh, I gotta feel, oh, no, no, mm-mm, no, no, we're not doing that. And that's why I say polygamy is one of the best things I think that can happen to some of our communities right now. Because you got a lot of pimpologists out here using the consciousness and using knowledge to prey on our women out here. And we need strong men who are serious, who are righteous, who are going to do the right thing to move to the next level. Get away from that toxic teaching and indoctrination of self-hatred, telling you you need to look at the white woman. And the reason why he's dating a white woman, he's dating a white, who cares? You got more other things to be focused on than him in a relationship with in an interracial relationship. We don't care. If you want to date an alligator, nobody cares. That's what freedom is all about. You know, people try to make things that they're not. See, and that creates a problem. That's a part of why some of the racism exists too. Because you got indoctrinations and teachings out here. People who are out here trying to make black women to hate and despise white women. Oh, they trying to steal your man. Oh, no, it ain't no steal. You ain't got time to be even focused on that as a woman of color. To even waste your time focusing on any stupid thoughts like that. Go read a book. Go take a walk. We don't care why he's dating a white. Let him date whoever he chooses, whoever he prefers. We have too much other stuff going on in our communities to be focused on why a black man is in a relationship with a white. Come on, my sisters, we can do better than that. Pumping the idea and pumping this hate the white woman concept and hate yourself because it's got to be something wrong with you. This is the reason why he's dating a white woman. You need to be more like her. That's that pimpologist right there. Okay. And we're gonna have to get away from those toxic teachings. Using the consciousness as a way to take advantage and pimp the black community and then point at the preacher. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Got them in a stagnant state of mind, you know? So, you got to love yourself and know who you are first. And as I stated, I think polygamous relationships are with the way they using the conscious and the knowledge to pimp on the sisters and to destroy women and doing some of the things that they doing. I think that polygamous marriage is the best thing that could possibly happen to some of our women, along uh, uh, with the right husband and a righteous man. Not none of this pimpologies and they're part of these organizations that breed monsters. People who telling you need to be more like one video they telling you need to you got should have a problem with this. Then the next video they telling you need to be more like her. This is confused as they want to be. Dr. fucking cuckoo. Okay? Ah, hotel.